Okay, so here we go again. We're going to do this week with bands. So if you don't have a band, you can use a pair of tights. If there happens to be a pair available, I would start with one leg, and then if you want to make it harder, double up onto both legs. My band is a little bit short. Ideally you'd be aiming for something that's arm length, but we're a little bit short on this one, but it'll be fine. Again, just don't work into any pain. You can do all of these exercises without the band, and remember your 5 key elements, all right? So I'm gonna get you to start on the floor in the middle of your mat. I want you to start on your knees. You're gonna start with your toes tucked under if you can. If you can't, then just feel free to come down onto your knees. You're gonna have the band in hand, okay? You're gonna start palms downwards, arms out straight, and you're gonna come with a little bit of slack, and you're gonna open the band out to the right on one side, and then gently back to the middle, and then you're going to open it out on the other side, keeping your only one side moving at a time, all right? Nice and controlled, and back, good. Having a gentle contraction in the middle, shoulders down away from your ears, as you release. Pull, and release. Nice and strong and steady. Thinking about the back of the shoulders as you do. Let your head turn with the movement. And back, good. Nice and controlled. We're going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to come palms upwards, elbows in at your side, and you're going to take both hands out at the same time. Good. Leading with your thumbs, shoulders down away from your ears, nice and gentle. And we're going to do a few in that position. Okay? Thinking about long through the back of the neck, shoulders down away from the ears, ribs gently stacked above your hips, strong at that middle, and maintaining that control. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're going to let go of the band, you're going to slip it behind your back, okay? Get hold of the ends, okay? And then from here you're going to take it out and long, okay? And then bend the elbows as you bring it in. So you start palms upwards, and you rotate them to the floor as you get to that full length, okay? And in, out and long, and in and back, okay? Again, shoulders down away from the ears, long through the back of the neck. Nice and controlled. Really feeling it all about the shoulders and the upper back. Really thinking about breathing in to prepare, and then breathing out on the effort, okay? Nice and controlled. Gonna go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take that band out from behind your back. You're going to come round onto your bottom, okay? Starting with your feet and your shins together, you're going to place your band on the front of your shins, okay? You can double up for a little bit of extra support if you need at this stage. And all you're going to do is a nice little bit of roll downs, and then roll it back up, okay? Roll it back so the arms are straight, and then back up. Again, breathing out in the effort, chin down towards the chest, coming nice and tall between each one if you can. Good. Doing really well. As you roll it back and up. Now I have my legs zipped together from ankles to knees. Really think about shoulders down away from the ears, ribs stacked above the hips as you roll it back, and then finish at that upright position. 2 more. 1 more. If you have doubled your band over, I want you to undouble it now to get to that nice single length. Okay, you're going to put it back over your shins, and we're going to do a little bit of pull backs now. So you're going to roll it back, and then you're going to pull with your right, return, pull with your left, return, come all the way up. We're going to increase the number of reps you do, okay? So we're aiming to get up to 5. So you take it back, and you go for 1, 1, 2, lead in with the elbow, 2, and up. 3 this time, okay? Lead with the elbow and turn with the head as you go. Turn with the shoulders as you go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and up. Going for 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, shoulders down, chest nice and wide at the collarbones. 4, 4, and up. So going for your last round of 5 here, okay? Taking it back. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. Good. And all the way up. Okay? We're going to take it all the way back. You do both at the same time. 10, 9, 8, nice and strong at the middle. 7, shoulders down away from the ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, so from here you're going to nice and gently all the way down to the floor. Okay, you're going to bend your knees up but keep your band in front of your shins. Okay, from here all I want you to do is to cross them over the back of your shins. Okay, and you're going to hold it to the floor. You're going to take your feet out to that kind of hip width position, and you're going to do a little bit of hip twist. In fact, you're probably better with your band around your thighs, up around the knees. This is where having a short band is a little bit problematic. Okay, so nice and controlled. You're going to go out with one leg, bring it back, and then go out with the other. Okay, bring it back. Nice and controlled. So you're keeping one knee still as the other one mobilizes, all right? As you're keeping that nice smooth move all the way as you can, okay? So you're working, keeping that pelvis nice and level, keeping that movement isolated around the hip. We're going to go for another 10, 9, 8, 7. Remember your shoulders down away from your ears, ribs stacked above your hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're going to gently release your band. You're going to take it into your hands and you take it above shoulder height. Okay, so from here you're going to take your legs up to double tabletop. Okay, so nice strong deep contraction, keep your knees in line with your hips, and all you're going to do is as you take one knee out to the side, so that right one, and back in, you're going to keep a little bit of tension on the band. Not loads, but just a little bit, and you're going to alternate each side. We're going to do a few like this, and then we're going to bring the arms in, with the legs, okay? So the foot tracks the same line as the knee. Again, maintaining shoulders down away from the ears, a little bit of tension on the band. We're going to do another 3 like this, and then we're going to add in your arms, all right? So nice and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so as your left leg goes out, I want the opposite arm to pull. Okay? And as the right goes out, the left arm is going to pull. And you're only going to take it out kind of halfway, not all the way to the floor. If you can get the band all the way to the floor, you might want to think about doubling it over. Make it a little bit harder. Keep shoulders down away from your ears. Hands no higher than shoulder height, so they shouldn't be in front of your face. As you go with opposite arm, opposite leg, as they open. So you want to make sure that you've got one arm stabilising and one leg stabilising, and they should be the opposite ones, alright? If it feels a little bit too irritable, you can do it with your feet on the floor. We're going to do another 5, shoulders down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, same arm, same leg. You're going to go out and back. Shoulders down away from your ears. Nice and controlled as you open and close. So you should find that the wrist, the knee and the foot are all in the same line, tracking that same arc. Keeping that core nice and strong. We're going to go for another 5 and back, 4 and back, 3 and back, 2 and back, shoulders down, 1 and back. Scoop it in. Take a nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. You're doing really well. Okay, so from here you're going to rest your feet back on the floor. You're going to lay your band across your hips and you're going to nail it to the floor with your hands, okay? So nice and lengthened through the back of the neck, shoulders down away from the ears, band across your hips, and you're going to lift up into a bridge, okay? Keeping your hands on the deck, keeping the band tight across the pelvis. You've done your bridges before, so you know it's a nice controlled lift from hips to shoulders and then a lower from shoulders to hips. Nice strong up and nice controlled lower, okay? Okay, we'll do another 4 like this, and then we're going to take it into a single leg lift if you can. If that's too irritable, I'm happy for you just to keep it at that double leg bridge at the moment. 4, 3, shoulders down, nice and relaxed at the neck. 2, and 1. Good, okay. So from here, you're going to take one leg up to tabletop, and we're going to do 6, 5, really thinking about powering through those glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to change legs, okay? 10 and down. 9 and down. That's not even close to where we started last time. We were only doing 6, so we've got 3 more to go. 3, 2, and 1. Just because 10 is such a nice number. Scoop it in, give it a nice gentle bosey, circle round one way, and then you're going to go back the other way. Okay? You're going to pop one foot down then the other. You're going to come over onto your side, okay? Doesn't matter which one because you're going to do both. From here, you're going to take your band, pop it around your feet. The wider you've got it, the more comfortable it's going to be on your feet, okay? So from here, you want to have feet in line with knees, in line with hips, in line with shoulder, okay? So you're going to do your one leg lift from here. So you don't let the band take your shoulder down away from your ear. You're going to go nice and strong in the middle as you lift up to hip height and then lower down. Play around with where your feet are and see how that feels different in and around the hip and around the buttock. Making sure you stay stronger in the middle as you do, okay? So chin down, shoulder down, ribs tucked under, pelvis nice and level, nice and strong around those hips, and don't sink towards the floor. You're going to do another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you're going to take it up, you're going to lift that bottom leg to it, and then you're going to lower the bottom leg, okay? Nice and controlled, keeping that strength in the middle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You bend those knees for a wee second, take your band off your feet, place it to your side for a wee second. You're going to stretch those legs back out and long again, and from here you're going to do some one leg circles. So you're going to come nice and strong and long with that one leg, and we're going to go round for 3, and then you're going to go back the other way, and you're just going to keep changing after 3, okay? Going nice and long and nice and big. 1, 2, and 3, and then go back the other way. If you need a little bit more support, you can bend that bottom leg up. If it's too visible around the back, around the pelvis, you can do it with a bent knee. Okay, really thinking about there being a paintbrush on that point of the shin, the bottom part of the knee, as you go around and up for your circles. Make sure you're changing after every 3 between forwards and back, and make sure they're nice big circles. Don't be afraid of taking it nice and wide. Just be sure that you're not sinking down at that waist as you do, okay? We'll go for another couple. You want to work that all the way to fatigue. Last round of 3, wherever you're at. 1, 2, 3. Good. Bring it in, give it a wee rub. It's just making sure that when you do these ones that your pelvis stays nice and level, that you're not sinking towards the floor, and that you're not rolling away from the front edge of your mat, okay? That will really help isolate around those back sides to make sure that everything's nice and stable, which gives you a lot more control here as well. Alright, so from there, all we're going to do is roll onto your tummy for a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of swimming, okay? So from here, you're going to come down onto your front. You're going to try and tuck under through your pelvis, okay? You're going to have your band in your hands, okay? And all you're going to do is look towards the floor if you can. If it gives you any neck pain, then you can put a pillow or a couple of blocks underneath your forehead so you can still breathe. A couple of blocks, a couple of towels even. Or if you've got a block, you can use a Pilates block too, okay? So nice and strong. And we're going to start with a bit of a pull on your band, so you're activating all around the shoulders, shoulders down away from your ears, and you're going to start with the legs, okay? We're just going to alternate right and left leg, keeping the thigh on the floor, keep the tailbone tucked under, keeping that pull on the band, thinking about that lower part of your shoulder blade. You're trying to squeeze down that part of your back, keeping it nice and strong as you alternate between each leg, okay? Nice and strong, keeping that tummy switched on, keeping that pelvis as level as you can. So avoiding any kind of rocking and rolling. You're going to go for another 10, keep the knee straight. 9, 8, really thinking about mind to muscle, shoulders down, chin tucked back. 5, strong at the middle, just because you're on your tummy doesn't mean that you can forget. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so you're going to keep yourself nice and strong there, and you're going to go up with your right arm and down, up with your left arm and down. Good. Up and down, up and down. Again, shoulders down away from the ears, nice and strong around that lower back, nice and strong in the middle. As you lift and lower, keeping that tension on the band, so you're trying to make sure that you're keeping it hand in line with the shoulder. So you've got a reasonable amount of tension there. Okay, we're going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and arms and legs together. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Nice and strong. Okay, lifting at the same time. Nice and steady. Again, mind to muscle, really concentrate on what you're squeezing where. So going through those key elements, that chin down towards chest, shoulders down away from your ears, trying to lift that tummy away from the floor, or lifting up through that pelvic floor, keeping that bum nice and strong as you lift the leg, and really concentrating on squeezing around that lower part of the shoulder blade, so it helps keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Everybody working from home at the moment will appreciate a little bit of this as we go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to go nice and quick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow, 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 slow. One more slow and quick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last slow 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, push the hands. Thanks, Tina. Got a wee stretch out through the back. Thanks, my darling. Nice to see you. Good girl. Off you go. I'll just pop her back to bed. Okay, so maintain that wee stretch. Come up onto your bottom, give your wrists a wee roll round. Wipe the dog slobber off your face. Lovely. And feel free to stretch out the shoulders as well if you feel you need to. But that's a pretty hard one, so it's good that you managed it, alright? So from here, we're going to do a little bit of, still without the band for this one. You're going to start on your hands and knees, and we're going to do a little bit of tricep push-ups, okay? So you're going to work the back part of your arm, alright? So hands nice and comfortably underneath you, just ahead of your shoulders. You're going to go nice and strong at the tummy, nice flat back, and all you're doing is dropping your elbows to the floor and then back up, okay? So you will stick your bum in the air, that's absolutely fine, but all I want you to think about is elbows down and then elbows up. Good. Elbows down, elbows up. And again, you're thinking about maintaining that strength at the middle, and you're going for that quality move. Shoulders down away from your ears as you lower and lift. Now, I don't mind if you have your toes flat or if you have your toes tucked under as you go, whichever is more comfortable for you. Making sure you maintain that strength at the middle as you lower and as you lift, okay? Good job. I'm going to make it a little harder in a couple because we want to work it to fatigue. I was watching a really good Pilates class this morning online, so I've got a nice few tips. So thanks for that, Gemma. You're going to go for another 4 and up, 3 and up, 2 and up, and 1 and up. So you're going to take your hands forwards into that sort of half plank position, okay? Alright, and we're going to do it from there. You're going to come down and up. Okay, so that's pretty hard. So we're probably only going to do, I'm going to bring my knees a wee bit closer. We're probably going to do 7 and up, 6 and up, oh god, 5 and up, 4 and up, 3 and up, 2 and up, and 1 and up. Okay, nice and controlled. I mean, if you want to do more than that, you can do more than that, but that's pretty hard going. Okay, right, we're going to do your side leg kicks and your circles on the other side, and then we're done. Okay, so as comfortably as you can, get down onto your other side, band around your feet, okay, or tights. You don't have to have any. If you don't have any, don't worry, you can do it without. So nice and controlled as you come down in that nice long line, shoulder down away from your ears, so allow the bands to bring your shoulder down, nice and strong at the middle, tuck your ribs back, you lift that top leg and lower, okay, up and down, and again play around with where your legs are so that you can feel different parts of your hips, but ultimately this should be about the back of your backside and nice and strong in that core, okay, so maintaining that strength around the middle. Ooh, balance. Okay. Don't sink at the waist. Keep your ribs stacked nice and strong. And lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. I'm going to go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lift up to hip height, lift that bottom leg, pull it down with the bottom leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bend the knees, get rid of your band for a wee second. Nice and gentle. And here we go with your one leg circles, okay? Again, nice big shape, and you're changing direction after 3, okay? Hand back. As smooth as you can make that circle, really think about drawing a nice crisp line with your toes on that wall at the other end of your mat, or window or door, whatever you've got there. 2, 3, nice and strong here. Again, keeping your hips facing that front edge of the mat, shoulders down away from your ears, nice and strong and steady. Really trying to get as big as you can on those circles, and then back the other way. Trying to work it to fatigue. Breathing in on the effort, breathing out on the effort even. We'll do one more. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah boy. Give that a wee rub. Nice and gentle. Okay. You roll over onto your tummy, hands underneath your shoulders, a nice gentle stretch up into that cobra, and then down, and then up, and then down. One more, nice and gently, shoulders down away from your ears, And then up onto your hands and knees, feet together, knees apart. Sink it down. It's that nice long stretch. Pose of a child, give your wrists a wee roll round if you need to. Okay. Alrighty. So that's a session with bands. We might do a session with weights soon. So if you've got 1 kilogram weights or a couple of cans of soup in the house, that'll be absolutely perfect. And we'll have a session with something like that. Nice to see you all. Good efforts. And we'll see you all again soon. Bye.